The Trojan Horse is one of the most famous stories from ancient history and a defining moment in Greek mythology. It describes the cunning strategy used by the Greeks to finally conquer the city of Troy after a decade-long siege, marking the end of the legendary Trojan War. While its historical accuracy is debated and the tale has endured for millennia, symbolizing deception, strategy, and unexpected downfall, the Trojan War and the Siege of Troy. The war began when Paris, Prince of Troy, abducted Helen, the wife of King Menelaus of Sparta. In retaliation, the Greeks, led by King Agamemnon, launched a massive expedition against Troy. The conflict dragged on for 10 years, with neither side gaining a decisive advantage. Famed warriors like Achilles, Hector, Odysseus, and Ajax fought in epic battles. But despite their efforts, the high walls of Troy made the city nearly impregnable. The Greeks needed a new plan to break the stalemate. The deception of the Trojan Horse. The idea for the Trojan Horse came from Odysseus, the clever Greek king of Ithaca. He proposed building an enormous wooden horse, hollow inside, to secretly hide a select group of Greek warriors. Since horses were sacred to the Trojans, the Greeks hoped the structure would be seen as an offering to the gods. Once the horse was built, the Greek army pretended to abandon their siege, sailing away to nearby islands, but leaving behind a single Greek, Sinon, who had been instructed to deceive the Trojans. The fall of Troy. When the Trojans discovered the horse, Sinon convinced them that it was a gift to Athena, meant to ensure Greek defeat if destroyed. Seeing no Greek army in sight, the Trojans rejoiced, believing they had won the war. Ignoring warnings from Cassandra, the doomed Trojan prophetess, and the priest Laocoon, they pulled the massive horse into their city as a victory trophy. That night, while the Trojans celebrated and drank, the Greek warriors hidden inside the horse, including Odysseus, crept out and opened the gates of Troy. The Greek army, which had secretly returned under cover of darkness, stormed the city. Troy was set ablaze, its people slaughtered or enslaved, and King Priam was killed at the altar of Zeus. Helen was reclaimed by Menelaus, and the once great city of Troy was reduced to ruins. The legacy of the Trojan Horse. Though the story comes primarily from Homer's Odyssey and Virgil's Aeneid, its historical accuracy remains uncertain. Many believe it could symbolize a real military strategy, such as a siege engine or a ruse involving hidden forces. Regardless, the Trojan Horse has become a universal symbol of deception, often referenced in warfare, literature, and even cybersecurity. Trojan horse viruses. It remains one of the most enduring stories of cleverness, betrayal, and the dangers of blind trust.